Hi, in this video I'm going to show you and comment how I polished my DIY garage paint job so it looks more or less decent. Here's the list of what I used for this job. 1500 and 2000 grit sandpaper for wet sanding the dust and orange peel, Sonax paint prep spray before polishing, Sonax Cut Max and Rupe's blue pad for polishing 1500 grit marks, Sonax Perfect Finish and yellow Rupe's pad for a nice shine, Sonax polymer sealant. Then as a final step I used turtle wax metallic wax. I waited 2 days for the Clearcoat to cure. I begin by masking the working area. I clean the area and start wet sanding using 1500 grit sandpaper and a wooden block. I sprayed some water on the block and the doors just in case there was some junk on. I'm trying to be very careful close to the edges because it's very easy to sand through Clearcoat. The next step was 2000 or 2500 grit sandpaper using medium or hard block. When I finished sanding, I cleaned the doors with Sonax paint prep and started by polishing tricky areas using cordless drill and small polishing sponge. Here you can really see how well Sonax Cut Max does its job and brings this glossy shine almost instantly. I use compressed air to clean the sponge from time to time. here I am priming the pad by spreading rather large amount of compound so it's ready for work. It is recommended to clean the pad by blowing compressed air again, but this time I just add few drops of compound again and start polishing. After every pass, I inspect the area using LED light to see if everything looks okay. You can see some swirl marks and some grit marks still, but that is normal after first pass. Before inspecting, it is a really good idea to clean the panel using some kind of silicone cleaner. Sometimes polishing compound can have some silicone in it, and it can hide a lot of swirl marks. Then you will have a nice surprise after your first car wash. I'm very happy with the result so far. I forgot to mention that I used the lowest speed setting for the compounding step. Now I will use yellow rupees pad, Sonax Perfect Finish paste and higher speed setting. I think it was around 2000 RPM. I spray some water when I feel like the surface is too dry. It took only a few passes with the yellow pad and it is now ready for the polymer sealant. I used an applicator pad to apply the sealant. Then I wipe the leftover residue using microfiber towel, and next step is wax. Shake the bottle well before applying wax. I used another applicator to apply the wax, waited a few minutes for it to dry, and wiped it off using clean microfiber towel. Just don't let it dry completely, because then it is really hard to wipe it off. I spray painted this panel myself, and I am very happy with the result. The guy at the paint shop matched this color very well. This car has been painted before, and it is already very difficult to match grey color paint without blending the base coat on the next panel. I didn't wet sand the Clearcoat completely flat because I wanted it to have a little bit of orange peel so it matches the other panels. The Clearcoat condition on the next panel is pretty bad, so the next job is polishing the whole car, but I will leave that for later. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more. I'm not a professional, so please feel free to comment if you have any tips or suggestions. Bye!